We're probably not going to see our hourly wage or annual salary go up, but we're probably going to see everything else go up. Maybe not just yet, maybe not tomorrow, next week, next month, maybe not even next year, but over the next couple of years. I believe that's probably what's in store for us. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and staying safe. Today, I wanted to issue a little bit of a warning related to inflation. Got a little bit of information today regarding how many dollars have been printed this year alone and how it could impact the spot price of silver and gold. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to get some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel, I would really appreciate it. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today we got to talk about inflation. We got to talk about money printing, or should I say currency printing, fiat printing, glorified IOU debt note printing that has gone on this year. As we all know, 2020 has been the year of essentially forced frugality, as I like to refer to it as. People have been backed into a corner. People have had their incomes taken away from them. They've had their expenses go up. They've had a lot of money moved around, currency placed over here, fiat placed over here, money put over there, investments put over there, liquidation over here. This has been the year that everything was turned upside down for a lot of different people, not just from a personal finance perspective, but a public health perspective, in all different ways. And something that we've seen this year is a lot of massive corporations in these different sectors and industries getting bailed out. We saw a lot of mortgage forbearances. We saw a lot of small business loans. We saw stimulus. We saw a lot. And I got a little bit of information today related to how many dollar bills the government and banks around the world have printed this year. If you have a $100 bill on you, I want you to take a look at it real quick. If you're looking at a $100 bill, you got to understand that over the last 8, 9, 10, 11 months, $20 for every $100 came this year. If you're looking at a $100 bill, 1/5 of it came from this year. 20% of the dollar bills in the world were created this year. They were printed out of thin air, magically appeared, backed by nothing, not backed by gold. We're not on the gold standard, not backed by anything, maybe potentially backed by debt. You could probably get away with saying that. Point I'm trying to get across is a lot of dollar bills were printed this year. And I believe that this could have a huge impact on the state of silver and gold and what they're going to do long term. I think it's going to take long term before we actually really see the ramifications, but it could begin in the short term. We could actually start to notice the repercussions over the next couple of months, over the next year or so. I believe that that could happen. Now, with the spot price of silver being in the $24 range and with the spot price of gold being in the $1,800 range, a lot of people are wondering, a lot of people are thinking that we could actually see silver and gold, or precious metals in general, officially begin to skyrocket. Now, I personally do not believe that this is going to be the case, at least not yet. However, this is what I believe will most likely occur. As I've been saying for the last couple of months, I believe it's going to have a slow, steady, gradual rise. I do believe that that is going to continue to be the trend, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if we saw that upward trajectory climb quicker than expected. I mean, what did we see earlier this year when silver was pretty much sitting pretty in the $18 range, as it had been for quite a bit of time, $16, $17, $18. And then March of 2020 happened, and silver fell on its face, got chopped almost in half. Gold came down by several $100s. Stock market crashed. the entire economy was in shambles. Average Joes, regular people who work regular jobs, their lives were turned upside down. Everything was turned upside down. For poor people, for middle class people, for rich people, that's how you know that it's a problem. But what did we see happen when silver got almost chopped in half? It made its way back up. It fell from $18 to the $11, $12 range. Premiums excluded. I know with premiums included, the amount of dollar bills that we would have to convert to get an ounce of silver pretty much didn't even change. But when it made its way back up to the $18 mark, what did we see happen from there? It kept climbing. And this had a lot of people surprised. This had a lot of people shocked. A lot of people didn't expect it to happen, myself included. I didn't think that would happen. I didn't think that we were going to see $20 silver for another couple of years, at least. I thought that I would be able to get several years worth of stacking at silver in the teens under my belt before we saw silver surpass the $20 mark. But this year, we saw it surpass the $20 mark. And not only did it surpass the $20 mark, it went to $21, $23, $25, $27, $29, almost $30. Then some corrections were made. We saw a healthy pullback. We saw the spot price dip down quite a bit. We saw it fluctuating in the $27 range for quite a bit of time, and then it, out of nowhere, mid-September, dropped down to $24. And it's essentially been there ever since. We saw it drop from 27 to about 24. The most it's done is go up to maybe 25 and also down to maybe 23 or $22 and change. And it really went back to the $23, $24 mark. And essentially it hasn't even budged since then. That's what we saw occur this year. And guess what? This year has only been this year. It sounds as though we're talking about something that happened over the course of 16 years, but this is something that's happened over the course of not even 16 months. It's only been maybe 9 months of all of this craziness, all of this economic uncertainty, all of these financial hardships for the lower class, the middle class, and the upper class, which, by the way, there is something that I want to talk about very, very quick. I was having somewhat of a facetious conversation with my grandfather yesterday, and I told him, I said, hey, you know what? I think I figured out a solution to the problem. I think I know the answer. I think I know the secret. I think I know what to do. And he was like, what is that? And I told him, gotta be rich. That's what we gotta do. If you look at it, where is the most wealth typically created? Business, stocks, and real estate. Businesses were given business loans to be kept afloat. Stocks, people who invest in the stock market and buy into all of these massive corporations, when they came crashing down, they were bailed out, which kept the investors afloat. For all the people in real estate, they were given the mortgage forbearances to help keep them afloat. What did the average Joe get? What did I get? What did you get? What did he get? What did she get? What did the rest of us get? The overwhelming majority of the population. What did we get? A one-time $1,200 stimulus check, which I actually heard referred to as hush money one time. I thought that was pretty interesting. A one-time $1,200 check that came from our own tax dollars. So that $1,200, that was ours to begin with. What else did we get? For those of us who had to file for unemployment, we got 60% of our income, 60% of the income that wasn't even enough to begin with, which also came from our own tax dollars. We were not helped very much this year, and I wanted to just point that out because I thought it was pretty interesting. Think about that for a moment. But now I want to get back to the focal point of the video. With silver and gold currently fluctuating in the $24 range for silver and about the $1,800 range for gold, what do we typically see when a lot of printing gets done? What do we typically see when the dollar bill starts to lose even more purchasing power, as it tends to do as time goes on? What do we see happen to silver and gold typically? Maybe not 1,000% of the time, but what do we almost always see happen? We see silver and gold begin to go up in value. Now, this is somewhat of your eyes playing tricks on you, because it's actually not really the value of silver and gold going up if you think about it. Silver and gold, they stay exactly the same. They don't go up or down in value. The dollar bill goes down in value, which makes it appear that the spot price of silver and gold are going up. That's what I believe is in the future. That's what I can almost guarantee is in the future. No one in the world has an argument to support the dollar bill. No one in the world can say,
oh, the dollar bill is going to make a comeback. Oh, the dollar bill is going to get stronger. Oh, the purchasing power is going to be restored. Everything in the stores and rent and everything else, it's all going to get cheaper.
Nobody's saying that. That's not what's going to happen. We're going to see food, supplies, everything that we normally buy, whether it be rent, whether it be this, whether it be that, some of the bills, some of the things that we have to pay for, we're going to see those numbers go up. We're probably not going to see our paychecks go up. We're probably not going to see our hourly wage or annual salary go up, but we're probably going to see everything else go up. Maybe not just yet. Maybe not tomorrow, next week, next month, maybe not even next year. But over the next couple of years, I believe that's probably what's in store for us. I want everybody to head on down to the comments and let me know. What are your thoughts on some of this information? I know a lot of people have been reporting on it today. A lot of people have been talking about it. 20% of all the money that's ever been created was created this year, in 2020, by the government and the banks. Printing out of thin air. I wish I could do that. I wish I could snap my fingers and all of a sudden have a whole pile of cash to do whatever I want with. I don't have that power. When they do it, it's perfectly fine. If one of us did it, probably be a felony. So I want to know your opinions. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know what you think of everything going on right now. All of the dollar bills that were printed this year. I knew that dollar bills are being printed. I had no idea that it was this magnitude. I had no clue. Didn't know it was this much. Doesn't surprise me, but at the same time, it is a little bit shocking, a little bit alarming. And I thought that if you weren't already aware, that this would make for a good topic for today's video. So head on down to the comments and let me know. What do you think all of this printing is going to do? Short term and or long term? How fast do you think it's going to take before it begins to impact the spot price of the precious metals? And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller, easier to manage. I'm doing giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shoutouts, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. And of course, you can watch all of the YouTube videos commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 2,000 subscribers. We just hit 1,500, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations at no additional cost to you. It comes out of my pocket, not yours. And, of course, the DYDSS Christmas line, which is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Only available until Christmas. Get one while you can. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And once again, I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know. everything related to today's video topic. What are your thoughts on what I shared? Were you aware that 20% of the money that's ever been created was created this year due to printing? What do you think that the short-term effects are going to be over the next couple of months, next couple of years maybe? What do you think the long-term ramifications are going to be? I'm talking about 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the road. How do you think it's going to affect or impact the spot price of silver and gold? And what I mentioned towards the middle of the video about the small business loans, the mortgage forbearances, and all of the bailouts, and how people who are involved in business stocks and real estate were helped tremendously this year, while the rest of us, the average Joes, were kind of left scrambling. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.